Hello to my beautiful people. It's nice to have you here today. I haven't been feeling great. Yeah, I've just, I don't know, emotionally and physically and psychologically, I've been going through a bit of a rough time. And I think it was like a, I don't know, delayed reaction to feeling all excited about going through the shed and all my memories and sorting through all that stuff and, you know, feeling kind of positive and energized about it. And then sometime after the fact, I don't know, it just kind of hit me emotionally. And welcome to all the new people that came for some reason, not my last video, but the one before, which was called My Tiny Life, which was just me pottering about, doing nothing much particularly interesting and, you know, going to the shed for the first time and surveying the task ahead of me. And that video just continues to get like more and more views in a kind of a constantly upward trajectory, which sort of surprises me. It always surprises me when one particular random video does better than everyone else, and I'm like, it's just me, it's always me doing pretty much, you know, my thing. There's nothing outstandingly special about that particular video, and I don't know, I don't know why. And then by contrast, my last video, which is when I actually do get into the storage shed and start unpacking it all and going through that, which I really enjoyed that video. I thought that was like one I was excited about sharing with you guys, and it's just not getting traction at all, and it's had hardly any views in comparison to my usual YouTube algorithm. Go figure. I don't understand it, and I can't make sense of it at all. I'm filming this now to introduce you to a bunch of video that I have taken since my last video, to show you what I have been doing and maybe why I am feeling so exhausted physically and emotionally. And I feel like I've lost my sparkle a little bit. Like I feel like I'm in a kind of a semi-cavey, hidey from the world feeling. Actually, last week was the first time I probably actually have felt lonely. It's not something I've ever felt, or I don't know why. I felt a little bit adrift, a little bit cast adrift in the sea, in a very little boat. Yeah, I don't want to feel sorry for myself. I don't want to feel sorry for myself. I don't want to feel sorry for myself. I'm very lucky. I've got a good life. Everything's fine. I've been doing a lot, and obviously the driving up and down and going to the shed and physically I've been doing a lot, while also, you know, doing my little chores around, which has been nothing really, but, you know, being on the farm has been nice, but that has come to an end. And so this last week or so have been very much focused on getting the odd jobs done to the caravan, and, you know, repacking and reorganizing and moving things around like I always do in preparation for hitting the road again. Gary, the awesome meats butcher, I put in an order because I'd used up all the stuff in my freezer. I put in an order for a whole bunch of meat that should last me a while, and I've got this vacuum sealer to hopefully make things last a little bit longer. It should be, according to my calculations, about a month's worth of food for me, plus eggs, of course, eggs and ghee, which I've got plenty of. I've stocked up on the chooky eggs, and that cost me, I think it was 10 kilos altogether. 2 of porterhouse, 2 of oyster blade, 2 of lamb chops, that's 6, 3.5 of the men's, and a kilo of pork belly, that's what it was to make up for the 10 kilos, and a kilo of chicken necks, but 10 kilos for me, and the total was porterhouse, oyster blade, lamb chops, mince, pork belly. Came to $270, which I was very pleasantly surprised by. An average of $27 a kilo is not bad for this good quality meat. There we go. Nicely sealed. Couple of lamb choppies. My little 20-litre King's freezer has held 10 kilos of meat before, so I'm kind of hoping that that's the case, and that it'll all fit. But we'll see how we go, I guess. Welcome to my world. Caravan, I think that's the problem sometimes. I love my Caravan, but when you're trying to do multiple things, like I was cooking some mince, I was trying to do this, I'm doing some laundry, it's just a bit chaotic. Everything feels a bit chaotic at the moment. Anyway, that's done. There we go. Nicely sealed. I have no patience for this, truly. I got things to do. Hurry up about it. Okay, let's see. We can get 4 chops in this big bag. This is the Flora vacuum sealer that comes from Bunnings. I bought 10 rolls of these are the plastic bag rolls. It just comes in a roll and then you just seal the edge to there you seal the edge to make it into a bag. Yeah, I bought 10 rolls of it. Because I don't like shopping, I don't like buying things, so when I do buy things I do tend to buy in bulk, so that if it lasts me, like when I bought the doggy doo-doo bags and they're like, well, I mean that's quite a small bit of the roll now. It was like, they start off this big, and I bought like a carton full of them and they've lasted me for years. That's using them as rubbish bins as well. Because that's how I roll. Haha, get it? Doggy doo-doo roll. That's how I doggy doo-doo roll. What do you think of that, Pixie? Are you getting hot, darling? Have a drink of water. It's not even hot. Gosh, what are you going to be like when it's summer and it's actually hot? You're panting all the time these days. It's not hot, darling. It's like, I don't know, probably all of 14 or 15 degrees, you sookie lala. Yeah, Pixie's, she's gotten a bit heat intolerant lately. Bobby, what's wrong? It's not hot, sweetheart. No, you're not even completely in the sun, you sookie lala. Lie down. You're all right. Have a drink of water. Honestly, what am I going to do with you, you sook? With all my meat finally packed away and put into the freezer, it was time to tackle another job that I'd been kind of putting off since I got here, which was to fix the broken latch on the back of my stone guard awning that had snapped off on the bumpy road from Wilcannia to Menindee Lakes. And I had actually ordered another bracket latch for it from Vintage Caravan Spares, and they sent that out to me, and I got a couple of spares just in case it happens again. So I just had to drill out the old rivets and then attach a new bracket at the back with some new rivets, and it looks great. My Priscilla sign is cracking up from being in the sun. That's not very good. God, Priscilla, we're all cracking up here. One thing I've been really, really thankful for in this beautiful spot is that I get sun pouring in my windows all day long, and that just makes me so happy when the little rainbows start sparkling around the place when the morning sun comes in through the window and it hits the little crystals I've got hanging. It's my happy place.
Who's the cutest puppy? Who's the cutest puppy? Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, all right. Yes. spiritual, don't you? Hey? Very beautiful sunshiny day. Perfect day. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Looking nice. It is an absolutely beautiful day out there, but I'm feeling very, very bleary-eyed. Look at this. Bags under my eyes. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know what that's about. Put a bit of tallow balm on my face. I just splashed my face with water from the tap here, and it was like icy cold. I'm like, that'll wake me up in a hurry, hopefully. And a bit of tallow balm will hopefully revive me. Do you like my pajamas today? My friend Charlie sent me this from America. It's very cool. And the pajama pants, I have to stand up still for you to see, I found in my box of stuff from America. And it just happens to also have pink flamingos with Santa hats on and palm trees. Total coincidence that they literally go perfectly. Like, completely different years, but they work. And you know, pink flamingos, palm trees. I don't care if it's not actually Christmas. It's Christmas every day in my world. Alright, this is all my vacuum sealed meat that I've had in the deep freeze in the house. I'm going to see how much, look at it, a huge amount. I mean, it's just so much food. I'm going to see how much fits in my little Kings. It all fits. I've got it on -20, so it's cold and I want to keep it that way, but that's pretty good, hey? A month's worth of food in one little King's fridge. The only thing that didn't fit was Pixie's chicken necks, which I pre-bag them into 6 in a bag because she has 2 every day, and there's like, I think there's like 1 kilo of them in there, so they will go back into the freezer in the house for now until I can get this freezer a little bit more empty to make more room. Here. Now, remember to breathe. And be here now. Oh, I love it so much. Perfect. After having completely washed the outside of my caravan a couple of days before, I decided today's job was going to be cleaning all the caravan windows inside and out, which is a job that makes me very happy. And I decided to take the screen. Usually there was a fly screen on this back window, and I decided to take it off initially just to clean the windows, and then I decided that I actually like it better without the screen on there anyway, because you can just see out it so much better, and the screen actually had a big split inside of it, so it wasn't like it was going to keep flies out anyway. So I don't often open up these back windows. I'd usually use the side windows more. So yeah, it's just so nice to be able to look out that back window and see the view, and especially when my windows are clean, it makes me so happy. So this is what I do when I'm getting ready. When I've been in one spot for a little bit and I'm getting ready to hit the road, this is kind of the routine that I go through, is just clean everything, tidy everything, organize everything, stack up on the things I need, and get prepared and ready to hit the road. And a big part of that is getting my house in order and getting everything clean. And another job that I'd been meaning to do, but I'd kind of hadn't gotten around to doing it yet, was to actually replace the rubber seals on these back windows, especially because I had bought the stuff when I was at Ballarat, and I hadn't actually installed it yet. So that's quite a process. You've got to really clean it and scrub it and scrape off the old rubbers with a razor blade, and it's a bit of a job, but I was like pretty keen to get it all done, because once your windows are all sealed up and nice and tight, it stops all that dust and dirt coming in, and it also helps to keep moisture out and help like insulate the whole caravan. It's just one of those maintenance jobs that has to be done every few years or so. The rubbers do deteriorate after a certain amount of time, and this is a job I've been putting off for a while, so it felt good to finally tackle that job as well. Once the whole area had been thoroughly cleaned and scraped and cleaned with alcohol. I am measuring out this rubber sealant, which has got an adhesive backing to it. So I'm measuring it out for size. Once I know I've got the right size, I cut it to length, and then I peel off the adhesive sticky stuff and put it into the actual window. And then I press it down really hard to make sure it sticks in place. It's a really good sealant, this one, and yeah, it fits really well. It makes it a little bit harder when you first shut the windows to attach the actual latches down when it's really tight at first, but a good seal is good. So yeah, I just was toddling away and doing this kind of job. There's one thing you don't realize is, you know, when you're living in a caravan, is that your home is moving all the time. There's a lot of movement, and things, you know, get shaken and rattled and rolled, and there's always little odd jobs like this. Like, I feel like every time I stop, I'm fixing something, repairing something, replacing something, tightening something. Like, it's just part of the maintenance of living in a rolling abode, I guess. And yeah, I do like getting out and getting these jobs done. Like, it's just part of how I'm psyching myself up and getting ready to hit the road, because it is going to be hard to leave. It's been an amazing spot, and I actually don't know really where I'm going next or what my plan is. I'm still a little bit tentatively anxious about the state of the economy and the prices of petrol and the influence of the situation in the Middle East, and the potential of that getting a lot worse for me, because as much as I'm prepared for off-grid survival and being very, very independent and resilient and resourceful as much as I can be, the one thing I hadn't kind of factored into my, you know, preparing for worst case scenarios was the possibility of petrol prices being as crazy as they are. And unfortunately, as much as I do love my truck, it is quite a gas guzzler, you know. Although I was talking to somebody recently and they were like, oh, it's not much different from a new Land Cruiser. And I was like, yeah, I actually did look that up and found out that my truck is actually about the same efficiency, which for a 50-year-old truck is pretty good. But I do have to be very mindful of how far I'm going to travel and what the prices might be like down the track. So I've been thinking a lot about where I wanted to go next. Oh, it's tight, but that's the idea. Let me actually go down. There we go. Locks in. All right. Both latches locked. Success. I mean, that was hard. I had to put my hand down over the top window and push it in to get the latch closed. But hey, it's a tight fit. There's no more red dust going to be getting in there for sure. So one window down, the top one to go. I'm really happy with that. It's come out really good. And so I think I'm going to keep the fly screen off it and just have it like I do with the front window near the door. Like, have one window that I actually like looking at the view out of, which my back window is something really special that I love about these old caravans, is that, you know, and I've got that sunshade thing there, and it's just a really nice sort of, the view out the back window is often really, really beautiful. And a lot of modern caravans don't have anything at the back because they're like solid, where usually that's where the bathroom goes in the back of modern caravans. And I always think to myself, oh, you're missing out on the best bit, you know. So anyway, hard yakka today. I'll get back to it, and hopefully the top window goes as well as this bottom one did. Yeah, there's the original screed, and as you can see, it's all split, so it wasn't stopping flies coming in anyway. It's just a dust collector, so it can stay off. What I'm doing to prepare it is, obviously I scrape the old rubber off, and then I got a razor blade, and I'll scrape all this sort of gluey, residuey dirt and really scrub it and clean it, and give it a bit of a go with the wire brush before I and a bit of alcohol before I stick the stickers on. By this stage it was starting to get bloody hot, so I took my jeans off and put my little skirt on as I was out there in the sun doing this hard yakka stuff. And it's crazy. The weather's been so amazing. I mean, it isn't hot, like it's maybe 15 degrees maximum, but when you're in the sun all day, it's just beautiful. And, you know, doing odd jobs like this, so I like getting some sun on my skin.
What are you doing, Pixie? What is that? Has it got the chewy? Oh, yum, yum. Love the chewy. Oh, this is delicious. Yeah, happy girl.
Alright, let's see if that works. Please work. Oh yeah, she's in there. Woohoo! There we go. I did it myself. Oh, this one's good. Oh, they're very, very tight, but that's what you want, right? Holy dooly. Job done. Hands filthy. Put the flamingos back in place. What a mess. Alright. Go back up. Disco ball goes back up in its spot. Flowers. Nice spot. Phew, all sorted. Yay. Looks good, eh? Clean windows, pretty. I'm quite knackered after that, and now I'm going to tidy up a bit because there's tools all over the floor and the place looks like a bloody mess. And then I'm going to cook myself up some eggs and then get on to the next job, which is screwing plywood underneath my bed, because my bed was supported. So originally this Caravan had 2 single beds in it, and I put in a double-sized mattress going like sideways instead of lengthways along the van. And what was holding it up in the middle was the original dinette table, which used to make, you know, obviously sit up the front here, and that would make that into another double bed. Really heavy, but it started crumbling, and so I just bought a piece of marine ply from the hardware, and the right size to fit in between the 2 original single beds, which the framework is still under my bed there. And I just want to put a couple of screws in and just to hold that in place. Just, you know, if things are preparing for bumpy roads and things, just making sure everything's, you know, really airtight, which is good for, you know, in the cold anyway. It's nice to have some insulation and not have any places where cold air stops moisture, stops mold, and stops red dust, stops things shaking around. I know normal sticks and bricks type houses require a lot of maintenance as well, but when your house is moving all the time, it just, things shake, rattle and move, and you need to be really kind of pedantic about making sure everything's tight, connected, airtight, all that kind of stuff. So there is a little bit more. Pretty much every time I stop, I'm doing something. And the next thing I want to do, and my plan is, I did actually call the tyre shop yesterday, just, you know, getting all ready to hit the road again. And I do need to get some new tyres on this Caravan, because they're the same tyres that I've been running on for the last 7 years. And even though they look fine and they're good, it would just be peace of mind for me to get those replaced. So once I've got all the, you know, nickety-nackety move around things fixed in here, then tyres is next on my wish list of jobs to do. But yeah, it's a nice sunny day, so I thought, well, may as well have a fix things up day today. Alright, I've just used my potty box to prop the mattress up while I did this, and show you kind of, see how it's got the 2 single beds and they've got cupboards underneath, which are almost impossible to get to unless I pull things out and crawl on my belly. And underneath here I keep my outdoor toilet shower tent, and also a spare 2-man tent for in case I have visitors. But yeah, this is what I've done. I've just put this plywood across here, and I've just screwed it in there and there, so it's not going anywhere. My bed is solid, and you can see how ridiculously thick my mattress is. Like, it's 2 hands thick, and it's so heavy, and I really struggled to make it, and I nearly got rid of it and got a smaller, skinnier one. But I tell you, in the winter, that extra insulation underneath me It serves a purpose, but yeah, this mattress is going to have to go. Unfortunately, my hands are just not enjoying lifting it and trying to make it. It's just too hard. Too hard. Too heavy. It's got to go. And I've just been doing lots of little fix-it things of screws that come loose and things that need, you know, resealing and retightening and things like that. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. I love you very much. Thanks for watching, and thanks and welcome to all those new subscribers that have come in. It really is, yeah, I kind of still think it's a little bit weird, but I don't know that there are people who are interested in my life. I just keep thinking my life is actually boring. But if it's interesting enough for you to want to keep watching, I really, really appreciate that. And I promise I will cheer up again soon and hopefully post you something from back on the road. All right, see ya.